It was a typical Saturday afternoon when I locked my garage, a place where I kept my tools, old furniture, and other personal belongings. Little did I know, this seemingly mundane action would set off a chain of events that would leave me shocked and frustrated. Karen, my neighbor, had always been a bit overbearing, but I never expected her to take things this far. It all started when Karen approached me with an unusual request. She asked if she could use my garage to store some of her things temporarily. I politely declined, explaining that I needed the space for my own stuff. To my surprise, she didn't take the rejection well. Karen insisted that her garage was full and that she needed a place to store some of her items. When I stood firm in my decision, she became increasingly agitated. Later that day, as I was getting ready to head inside, I noticed Karen walking up to my driveway with a look of determination on her face. Before I could say anything, she was already standing by the locked garage, attempting to open it. I told her again that it wasn't available for her use and asked her to leave, but Karen didn't stop. Instead, she grabbed her phone, dialed 911, and claimed that I was illegally locking her out of the garage and preventing her from using her property. I was stunned. Here I was, simply securing my own garage, and yet Karen was accusing me of something completely outrageous. The 911 operator, clearly confused by the call, asked if there was an emergency. Karen, in a frenzy, told the operator that she needed help because I was unreasonably preventing her from using my garage. Minutes later, the police arrived at my house, and Karen wasted no time telling them her version of events. I calmly explained that the garage was mine, that I had every right to lock it, and that Karen had no claim to it. The officers seemed as bewildered as I was by the absurdity of the situation. They spoke with both of us and quickly concluded that Karen had no grounds for her complaint. Embarrassed and clearly frustrated, Karen was forced to leave, and I was left standing there in disbelief. What should have been a simple decision to lock my garage had escalated into a full-blown drama. I couldn't believe someone would go so far over something so trivial. From that day on, I made sure to keep my garage locked and always kept my distance from Karen, who, it seemed, wasn't done making trouble just yet.